Hey guys, so I thought I would do a video for you today on what I've been wearing during my pregnancy. I am currently 35 weeks at the moment and yeah, it's been going well. So I've had 35 weeks of wanting to get every single piece of maternity wear I could possibly get my hands on, and then realising that I don't actually need it until pretty much towards the end. I think when you're pregnant, you kind of have the urge to go out and buy loads of maternity stuff, which works out really expensive, especially if you're not necessarily planning on having a second child, or that's not in your head, or you're just like, okay, one's enough. You end up buying a lot of maternity stuff and then thinking, okay, so now what do I do with it? And maternity stuff isn't cheap. They know you need it towards the end of the pregnancy, so they kind of put the prices up, which isn't very nice. But I thought I would just show you the kind of things I've been wearing. Comfy stuff is definitely my top tip. Comfy but not frumpy, if that makes sense. Hopefully all of these are still available to either buy in store or online. If they're not, I'm sorry, but it's more to give you a gist of the styles and places that sell the stuff that you're going to want, instead of like specific things that I've been wearing, if that makes sense. So we will start with pants, trousers, whatever you want to call them. I have been wearing, at the start of the pregnancy I could still get away with wearing like my skinny jeans and sort of my normal leggings, stuff like that. But as soon as I started to like put on weight around my abdomen area, which is literally the only weight I've put on, I've not put weight on in my arms, in my legs, nowhere. My butt, still have no butt. The only thing that's grown are boobs and tummy. So yeah, it didn't really change drastically. I didn't have to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe, which is good because no one can afford that. So yeah, in terms of pant region, I wore towards like, when did I start showing? It was from about 16-18 weeks. That's when my tummy started to kind of protrude a little bit, and then towards the 30-week mark, that's when my tummy got considerably bigger. So a lot of these have a lot of cat hair on, I must warn you, and some of them are really creased because I've got them out of the washing just to show you guys. But in New Look, they actually do a really good range of maternity wear, like packs of maternity wear. Like they do vests and they do leggings and stuff like that in bulk, and I think they're only like £12 or something for a set of 3 vests, and then like £12 for a set of 2 maternity leggings. This is the maternity pants. You're probably going to see a lot of white hair on this, but it's basically just got like a bulgy bit at the front for your belly, and this is an over the bump one. I found that the over the bump ones for me were more comfortable, but you can get the low rise ones that like skim underneath the bump. So they're just like normal black leggings, and they are from New Look, and I think they're available all year round, so that's good. So I've got 2 pairs of those. Another place that I got some maternity pants from, again over the bump, they were leggings and they were from Mothercare. Next set of pants, trousers that I've got are the Topshop Moto Maternity Lee jeans. I normally wear the normal skinny Lee jeans and also the what are they called, the Joni jeans, the high-waisted ones. Every time I wanted to get the maternity Joni jeans, they didn't have them in stock in my size, so I ended up having to get the under the bump Lee maternity jeans, and I got them in this blue colour, and it comes with, so the back is like your standard pair of jeans, and then the front, if you can see there, is elasticated, so as your bump grows the jeans kind of follow, and they're just your normal Lee skinny jeans, but with the added elasticated bump area, which is lovely. Next up are a pair of leggings that aren't maternity. They are from Zara Basic range, And I found these handy because they're just like your standard, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but like your standard black with lots of cat fur leggings, but they're really elasticated. Like on the side there's an elasticated panel and that's like super stretchy. I'm usually a size 8 to 10, so a small is really, really good when I'm not pregnant. However, if I'd have got these in a medium, I could still wear them now. However, now I can't wear them. And I keep saying however. They're a little bit too tight now. What I tend to do is double them over and wear them considerably below the belt, like hip, sometimes below the hip. Because if you've got a long vest or a long jumper over it, you can't kind of see that it's been folded. So yeah, they've been super comfy too. One problem that I do find with having tight trousers on in pregnancy is that I've been getting a lot of water retention, which means that my feet and my calves, so basically from my knees down, have been getting really swollen. Tight pants when your knees and like legs are swelling isn't comfortable at all. I'm lucky that I'm pregnant in like autumn winter, because if it was in the summer I think I'd struggle a lot with the heat. So yeah, but then you also get really hot because you've got a lot of layers on in the winter, so you can't win basically. What I'm trying to say is you don't necessarily have to go out and buy maternity pants straight away. Wait till you're really struggling to close your pants, obviously. Another thing, just to quickly get out of the way because I've only got one piece, is sports bras. They have been very handy indeed because they are comfy. They are comfy to have under tops if you don't fancy getting maternity bras or nursing bras until the baby arrives. They offer you support because obviously they're sports bras, so you're supposed to be running and stuff in them. So they offer you the support you need, and some come with some very nice lift. So sports bras have been my kind of go-to. It's only recently that I've got nursing bras, obviously for nursing, for breastfeeding. So that's one thing that you should definitely invest in, is nursing bras if you are planning on breastfeeding. However, if you're not planning to breastfeed, maternity bras are good because you can get a lot of them without the underwire, so it's still comfortable, while still providing like back support and whatnot. Because it's been autumn winter, I have been wearing a hell of a lot of jumpers. Under the jumpers, what I tend to wear are vests. I've been wearing a lot of maternity vests, but before I bought the maternity, before I was increasing in size, I was just wearing my regular Topshop basic vests in like black, white, grey, whatever. Once I started to get a bit of a bump, I went on to the New Look ones that were like 3 for £1. 3 for £1. Baby brain. I wish they were 3 for £1. 3 for £12. And you got them in black, white and grey as a trio, so they were really good. Other than that, top wise, I've not really been, like, I haven't bought any fancy tops to go out in because, to be honest, I've not really been in any state or any mood to go out. So I've literally just been wearing those vests, cardigans, jumpers and hoodies. That's been my go-to, and it's cold, and that crazy wind that's been going on with the 2 storms, that's what you're gonna wear. When I went to Portugal last year, we came back by boat, by ferry, and the ferry can get quite cold, so I went out and got myself a jumper, and it's just your standard, this was in Primark, 1978, just a normal hoodie with a hood, obviously, and yeah, that was comfy. I was starting to show then, and I was, how long was I want to say 16 weeks, 16, 17 weeks. So yeah, this kind of kept me nice and cocooned and nice and warm, which was lovely. 2 pieces that were actually sent to me whilst I have been pregnant, and that my partner actually wants. Wayne, I don't know why I call him partner, you guys know Wayne by now, that Wayne steals a lot of the time, is a company called Vardajan. I want to say I'm saying that right. I think they're US based. I'll leave any links down below, and with any of these, if it's available, I will leave links down below. And they sent me 2 hoodies. One's a zip up, so you've got this one here which has their name and then a bear with a hoodie on, because not hoodie, a hat, because why not? And it's just like it's like a navy black kind of colour, but yeah, really nice, with a hood, and that's that there. And then they also sent me a black hoodie, which I always buy and get black stuff, and it's probably a really bad idea because of the cats, but I like black. I might have to paint my cats. So it's this hoodie. This is what Wayne's been stealing off me. So it's just got like a dagger, which is supposed to be like going into you, and then white zip with the toggle, and then a hood at the back, and then on the back it says what, live a little, and then VDGN, which is their logo thing, and that's that there. And Wayne's been stealing that. Next, I got this for Christmas off of my cousin Anna, and I think she got this on Etsy, I'm not sure. But it is, again, crumpled because I took it out of the wash. It's this jumper. It says Hogwarts alumni, whatever you want to say. And yeah, well, I don't really have to say anything about that, do I? It's Hogwarts and Harry Potter, so yeah, that's also been really comfy. Again, not maternity, neither of the Vardajan things, they're not maternity. The Primark hoodie, that wasn't maternity. Sports bra wasn't maternity. So far the only maternity things I've shown you are the leggings from New Look and the jeans from Topshop. The next one, again, not maternity. It says Oakland, California, and this is from Topshop. I can't remember how much it was, but again, if it's still online, I'll link it below. And it's just a really soft grey. It's kind of like what you'd expect the inside of a jumper to feel like, that like soft kind of material. But yeah, again, that's been really cozy. We have a top here. This one is maternity that I have been wearing, and it's like a thinner jumper, just like a stripy nautical from Jessica, which is C&A, and it is it's got the elasticated sides. That's how you know it's kind of maternity, because it's normally got elasticated sides to kind of grow outwards and stretch. So it's elasticated from here all the way down to the bottom, and again, that's been good. That was good in the autumn when it wasn't that cold, but you still needed something to kind of keep you cozy. Next is this Primark jumper in mustard. I'm getting really into my berries, greys and mustards at the moment. So this was really good. This is from Primark, and it's just like a slash neck. It should still be available because it's cold, but shops are bringing out spring summer stuff, even though it's like minus 51 degrees outside. But yeah, again, this isn't maternity. I don't actually think, do Primark do maternity? I don't think they do. Another jumper from Primark is the one that I'm wearing. I actually roll down the neck because I just find that this is too much. But yeah, it's just, I'll see if I can show you quickly. Standard, like fluffy jumper, and there you go, bump update for anyone interested. But yeah, that's been really, really cozy as well. I've been wearing a lot of stretchy dresses. This was more, this was on holiday, and when we got back, when it was still a little bit warm, because we got our late summer, what I tended to do was get a lot of these stretchy material bodycons, and then wear them with or without tights depending on the weather. And this particular one is from Primark, but you can get them anywhere. It's just like a midi dress. For the baby shower that we had in London not so long ago, I wore this Seraphine jumper dress from John Lewis, but Seraphine are a brand in itself, so I will get the link off their website. Hopefully they've still got them in stock. And it's just like a quarter length sleeve knitted dress, jumper dress thing, and you can tie it around the front, or you can tie it around the back. I mean, it depends on how you kind of want to wear it, but it cinches in like an empire line to kind of give you a lovely bump. For my birthday in October, I was 4 months pregnant, and we went to Topshop to get like a nice little dress for me to wear out to dinner, and I got this Topshop maternity dress, which is very nice. It's like a midi dress with it's like, I don't know, it kind of cuts off at your bicep. This isn't really a 3/4 length, but and then it's down there like so, and it kind of has like panels inside. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you, but it kind of just makes it easier to put on. I don't know, I can't explain it, but yeah, Topshop maternity ranges are really, really good. They can be quite expensive. I think this was like 45, I want to say, which is about your average for Topshop anyway, but yeah, I just thought that was good to wear. And also, I think you could probably get away with wearing this afterwards, because there's no like ruching or anything for pregnancy tummies, so I'm going to try that once little baby's here and see what happens. Another top that I have been wearing a lot is this Blooming Marvellous, that's what they're called. This is the mother care clothing range. It's called Blooming Marvellous, and I bought this at sort of towards the beginning of the pregnancy, and it's just a really light feel top with button down back, elasticated along the empire line, and then it's just like nice and loose on the belly. That was very nice in the summer and the spring, and I'll probably be bringing this out as well once she's here, because she is due in March, so hopefully the weather should have picked up a little bit by then. Another thing that I've been doing a lot is wearing vests and shirts. I've got these two shirts here. I've got this navy, white and red shirt from Only. I don't know where I got these, I can't remember, but if I can find them I'll link them down below. So it's just this navy, white and blue shirt, and I've been wearing like maternity vests underneath and then that on top as like a little cover up. And then I've got a green, navy and yellow version from Brave Soul, and again I've just been wearing that open on top of a maternity vest. It's difficult and then it's not difficult to try and pick something decent to wear when you're pregnant. A lot of what you have in your wardrobe doesn't fit anymore. I like a lot of tight fitting stuff, so skinny jeans and like little vests and stuff, so a lot of that I couldn't wear towards a certain time because it just didn't fit anymore. So I had to think, what can I buy that's going to fit me during the pregnancy as well as afterwards? So I just thought jumpers, like baggy jumpers. I love baggy jumpers, baggy t-shirts, get maternity vests and get maternity leggings. Those are the only two maternity things that I think are a must-have. Apart from that, just like baggy stuff and shirts. Borrow some of your partner's clothes if they're like a similar size to you, or if you can fit in them and look good. Why not? I'm sure they've got shirts that you've like stolen a couple of times. Wear them now. In terms of shoes, the only kind of shoes I've been wearing now, because obviously it's been raining and stuff, are trainers, and they're like biker boots for comfort, but also because of the weather. So the trainers I've been wearing are my Rossi runs, they're Nikes, I will link them down below. And the boots I've been wearing are just like biker boots from Primark. They're just like your standard quilted leather boot. But they've been the comfiest things I've been wearing. I've not been wearing any sort of flat shoes or dolly shoes or anything, because that kind of puts a lot of pressure on your foot when you're walking, so not ideal. But yeah, if you have any questions on any of these items below, I will answer you back if I can. If I can find them, like I said, they will be linked below. If I can't, then I'm sorry, but you can get similar things. I'm just wanting to kind of show you the styles and stuff that you can get away with. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you next week with another video. Bye guys.